This tiny little drone is my very first FPV racing drone. This is the Neo 2 made by Beagle Drones, what you would call tiny whoop style FPV racing drone. Now what does FPV mean? This is the really cool bit. I just hit my camera there. So excited was I to explain to you what FPV is. FPV stands for first person view. And what that means is that you fly this while wearing this headset, this sort of VR style headset, and you can see what the drone sees. So it's literally like you're playing a video game. It's like, if you've ever watched Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and let's be honest, the only good thing about that movie was the pod race. If you ever watched the pod racing scene and thought, I would love to do that, this is as close as you're ever going to get. You wear the headset, you fly the drone with the controller, and you get a first-person view. It's as if you're sitting on the drone as you fly around. So it's basically like playing a video game, except in real life. And this is just the start, because this tiny whip style, this little teeny weeny style drone is just the entry level. So I'm hoping down the line I'm going to get something that's going to shoot more cinematic footage. The big difference with a drone like this, once you go up a few levels, is that you can do much more acrobatic maneuvers. They're much faster, much more responsive than any of the video or photography drones I'm using. One of the big advantages of this style to start with, this mini whip, is that it uses ducted it uses ducted props, which means they're surrounded by this flexible cage, essentially, so you can crash it into anything you want and it won't be damaged. You can crash it straight into your forehead at full speed. Did that once before with a different drone, cut myself in the face. This will not do that, so it's a really good place to start. I picked Beagle drones rather than any other brands because their whole thing is that they're trying to make the sport or the hobby really accessible. I've looked into racing drones in the past, and you almost feel like you need to have a degree in electronics to get into it or be really into it. The Beagle have basically tried to make everything plug and play modular so that any idiot, even myself, can get into it, and this little Neo is their entry level. Well, I am going to start.